How about a big hand for Tony opening up the show?
Yay! Tony!
In case nobody said, welcome to the NABA Acoustical Coffee House. And our next performer really tore it up at the last one, so how about a big hand for Rick?
Yay!
Good morning and welcome to the early morning study group. Hello. Yes, welcome to NABA. Thanks for coming out, especially this early. I want to start out with a song by a guy named Stephen Stills that I think I got this album when I was in 12th grade or something, from one of those deals where you send $1 in and you get 10 records in the mail. It's a group called Stephen Stills and Manassas, and of course he was with Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, but after being in recovery for a while, every song I listen to sounds different now. And the words to this song are pretty incredible, I think, so I kind of just wanted to play it for you and see what you think. So. Probably just get right into it. I've come here for an argument. No, you haven't? Yes, I have. Okay. Sorry. Nerves? Yes.
Should we say the Serenity Prayer first?
Yeah, can we all say the Serenity? A moment of silence. Followed by this song. Falling and spinning, losing and winning, keeping my head. Looking for signals, here is a vigil. Was I misled? I remember you said that you don't want to forget me. It doesn't matter which of our fantasies split. Ever tomorrow, looking to borrow a piece of today. Run a bit faster, here comes the catcher making his play. You had better not stay, you will soon be surrounded. It doesn't matter which of our fantasies stay. Lonely and winsome, calling for someone living right now. Something is shallow, ugly and hollow, doesn't even allow you to want to know how you might live for the living, give for the giving, moment by moment, one day at a time. It doesn't matter, it's nothing but dreaming anyhow.
Yeah!
I wish I wrote that song. Stephen Stills, and you know, in the early morning study group, you know, I like all the groups here, but I like to emphasize my home group. Hey! We are reminded to let courtesy, kindness, justice, and love guide our sharing. And may these same principles guide us as we listen to what others have to share. But I always think it should be courtesy, kindness, Stills, and Young guide our sharing. So, you know, if you listen to their songs, it's pretty amazing. I know I grew up in, I guess, late 60s, early 70s, hearing stuff like Graham Nash, Chicago, Somehow People Must Be Free. I hope the day comes soon. Won't you please come to Chicago, show your face from the bottom of the ocean to the mountains of the moon. Won't you please come to Chicago? No one else can take your place. I'm just starting to get what that means. Okay. I've been a miner for expressions I never give. Keep me searching for a heart of gold, and I'm getting old. I've been to Hollywood, I've been to Redwood, I crossed the ocean for a heart of gold. It's been in my mind, it's such a thin line, keeps me searching for a heart of gold, and I'm getting old. Me searching for a heart of gold. Keep me searching and I'm growing old. Been a miner for a heart of gold, and I'm getting old. Thank you very much. So last time I did this thing because I seem to be obsessed with John Kennedy, or at least I have been from different times. I'm working on it. It's getting better. And if I get nervous, I talk just like him. But someone asked me to repeat this, which I wanted to do anyway, so that works out from the last time. So let's just get to it. It's something that I felt compelled to memorize from the inauguration speech back in 1961. This was Walter Cronkite, and you are there. Remember those things?
Yeah.
So let the word go forth from this time and place to friend and foe alike, that the torch has been passed. This works better if you shut your eyes. The torch has been passed to a new generation of Americans, born in this century, tempered by war, disciplined by a hard and bitter peace, proud of our ancient heritage, and unwilling to witness or permit the slow undoing of those human rights to which this nation has always been committed, and to which we are committed today around the world. Let every nation know, whether it wishes us ill or well, that we will pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe, to assure the success and the survival of liberty. Thank you. So,
You're really weird.
I am weird. Well, let me say this about that. There used to be a guy named David Fry that did the imitations that actually were pretty close to better than Rich Little. And he did one of Bobby Kennedy, and one of his lines was, "A lot of people say I sound like Bugs Bunny. That's not true. Bugs Bunny sounds like me." It's weird the things you remember from 7th grade or whatever.
It sounds just like Kennedy.
The sounds of the 60s. One more sound of the 60s? Okay. Name the sound of the 60s, which is actually like 50s maybe. Ricky Ricardo's laugh. Lucy! My friend David did one today for me. It was Walter Brennan. People remember Walter Brennan doing Roxanne. I won't even attempt that, but it was pretty funny. Okay, so after that, there's a Bob Dylan song that I particularly like, but I kind of forget the words. Go figure. So we'll go. Between sundown's finish and midnight's broken tone, we ducked inside the doorway as thunder went crashing. At majestic bells of bolts struck strength is not to fight. Flashing for the refugee on the unarmed road of light, and for each and every underdog soldier in the night. And we gaze upon the chimes of freedom flashing through the mad mystic hammering of the wild ripping hair. The sky knocked its poems in naked wonder at the clanging of the church bells, blew far into the breeze, leaving only bells of lightning and its thunder. Striking for the gentle, striking for the kind, striking for the guardians and protectors of the mind, and the poet and the painter far behind their rightful time. And we gaze upon the chimes of freedom flashing in the white cathedral evening. The rain unraveled tales for the disrobed faces, forms of no position, tolling for the tongues with no place to bring their thoughts, all down and taken for granted situation. Tolling for the deaf and blind, tolling for the mute, for the mistreated mateless mother, the mistitled prostitute, for the misdemeanor outlaw, chained and cheated by pursuit. And we gazed upon the chimes of freedom flashing, starry-eyed and laughing. I recall when we were caught, trapped by no track of ours, for they hang suspended. Electric lights struck like arrows, fired by fallen ones, condemned to drift or else be kept from drifting. Tolling for the searching ones on their speechless seeking trail, for the lonely-hearted lovers with too personal a tale, and for every unharmful gentle soul misplaced inside a jail. And we gazed upon the chimes of freedom flashing. Tolling for the aching, those wounds cannot be nursed, for the countless confused, accused, misused, strung out ones and worse, and for every hung up person in the whole wide universe. And we gazed upon the chimes